Hello everybody, Cornelius Fichtner here. I've been spending some time here in Switzerland with my family and unfortunately they've been taking up all of my time. That means I haven't been able to record any new podcast interviews for you and I do feel bad about that. So I decided at least I can introduce you to the PDU Insider website. Now, a few weeks ago, I introduced you to the PDU podcast website. Now I'm introducing you to the PDU Insider website. Well, let's begin by looking at what the difference is between those two. Here we are on the PDU podcast website. This website is interesting for all those among you who are certified PMPs and who like to use podcasts to earn your PDUs. Now, with the free project management podcast, you can already earn 30 of those. And here on the PDU podcast, we are allowed to give you additional PDUs, category A PDUs. Those are the PMI pre-approved PDUs, and you get those simply by watching webinars. Let's move over here to the order page, and as you can see, we have two options. Got to scroll down a little bit here. Generally, we have two options. You can either buy a subscription of the PDU podcast, the two columns on the left side, or you can simply buy from our archives, the two columns on the right hand side. And if you buy the archives, that means you get 12 webinars right there and then, and you can basically just watch those 12 webinars and get over about 20 PDUs just for watching these webinars. So in a nutshell, the PDU podcast is for PMPs, allowing them to watch webinars and earn PDUs. The PDU Insider, on the other hand, is a free website and service whose mission is to provide information and education about professional development units, that's PDUs, to holders of PMI credentials. And we do that in several ways. Primarily, we have a newsletter, and here on the homepage you can see on the right-hand side the sign-up form for the newsletter. The newsletter is published about every 3 to 4 weeks. Here's an example of one of these newsletters from our archive on the website that you can get to by just simply clicking here on newsletters in the menu. I mean, it's a newsletter, right? We've all seen them. There's nothing really spectacular about it. What we do is in each newsletter, we have an Ask Cornelius section in which you can ask me a question about PDUs, and I will answer quite in depth. As you can see here, I've written quite a lot about this. But we also have featured PDU activities where you can go either locally in your area where you will be able to earn PDUs, or online. We have a featured PMI component activities, or how to earn free PDUs there in the next one. And we always include also a PDU tip. And as you can see, our archive is already quite extensive here. We have currently we're at issue number 30 of this newsletter. We have a second archive on the PDU Insider website, and that is our articles archive. We have two types of articles in the archive. This article right here, it's about project management in general, but when you scroll down, you will immediately see what the second type of articles is. Articles about PDUs. Everything or anything that you ever wanted to ask about PDUs and you were afraid, we will answer it in one of our articles here. And the number one article that I would recommend that every PMP should read is this one here, 12 Easy Ways to Earn PDUs. Let me switch over here. I've already have it open in another window. There you go, 12 Easy Ways to Earn PDUs. So if you don't do anything else, come to the PDU Insider website and read this article. Go through these 12 ways and learn how easy it can be to earn your PDUs. But probably the number one reason why people come to the PDU Insider website is this here, our PDU events calendar. This here is for the month of September 2012, and as you can see, there are quite a number of events that we have listed. Obviously, this is not everything that is going on in the world, but at least these are the PDU events that we know of, that we find, and we put them into the calendar here. So if you're interested, of course, it's all a little bit too small, but if you're interested, you simply click on the event that interests you, and then you can read up the details. You can even go to more details down here, or you can copy this event into your calendar right away if this is something that interests you. And that's it for this week and our brief review of the PDU Insider website. My call to action to you right now is go to the PDU Insider website at pduinsider.com and subscribe to the PDU Insider newsletter. You will not only get an email newsletter in your inbox every 3 to 4 weeks that introduces you to more ideas about PDUs, tells you where you can find your next PDUs, but more importantly, it serves as a reminder for all of you PMPs out there to go, oh yes, I have to earn PDUs regularly, because what I really want to make sure is that at the end of your next cycle of 3 years, that you don't have to write to me saying, oh Cornelius, I need to earn 40, 50 PDUs very, very quickly. How can I do this? So once again, go to pduinsider.com, sign up to the newsletter, and let me remind you about PDUs, and let me also tell you where you can find your next PDU. Until next time.